The reason why I'm removing the front bumper in today's video is that someone gave me this front stubby bumper. This is a stock Jeep Wrangler bumper, but it's got a stubby bumper kit on it. Basically, cut the ends of the bumper off, and then you attach these end caps, and then you've got a stubby bumper. I'm not going to cut my current bumper because I'm not sure how this stubby bumper is going to look, but if I put it on and I like it, then I'm going to be keeping it. Okay, so let's get started. With the three tools that you're going to need for this uninstall and reinstall is a Phillips head screwdriver with a nice sharp tip on the end, an 18mm socket, and a retainer puller to remove the wiring harness for your fog lights. Okay, so to simplify the uninstall, you've got two plastic screws that hold the top splash guard to the frame. You've got 8 bolts that hold the bumper to the frame, and then you've got 6 plastic screws that hold this splash guard to the bumper and to the frame. Starting off with the Phillips head screwdriver, you're going to insert it into this plastic screw, and you're going to, with light pressure. Alright, so this screwdriver didn't work. Let me try a different one. Okay, so I tried a few different bits for these plastic retaining bolts, and all of them failed to remove these. And so after watching a few other videos and how-tos, a lot of people are saying they just drill these out in the center and then replace them with Christmas tree retainers afterwards. I'm going to use my trim tab removal tool with some painter's tape on it to protect the metal surfaces, and I'm gonna get these 2 plastic Christmas tree retainers off this bracket right here that holds the splash guard on. Okay, so I got this first one off. Took a little more force than I expected, but I pried underneath this plastic piece, and that ended up working, and this little plastic rivet went flying across the room. So don't get frustrated if that gives you a little bit of trouble. Okay, so I got both sides done on the inside. Now I've got 4 more of those retainers on the splash guard underneath. After removing the lower splash guard or wind guard, you can reach up and pinch the tab on the light connection and then remove it this way. After disconnecting the lights, remove the light cabling from the inside of the bumper. After unattaching both splash guards, we can take this top splash guard and slide it over to gain access to the bolts on the inner side of the frame rail. Because of the location of the vacuum canister, for the top bolt I came in from the top after removing this splash guard and using a medium size extension. Then for the bottom, I came in with a full size extension over the top of the crossbeam. After you've removed the 2 bolts on the inner side of the frame, you can now remove the 2 that are on the outer side. Just remember that there is a small piece of metal that acts as a brace for the frame rail. So after removing the splash guards, your wiring harness, and the 8 bolts that hold on to your bumper, now you can remove the bumper. Okay, there you have it. There's the new bumper installed. This isn't a super impressive bumper, but for something cheap that you can do in your garage, it's pretty nice. And with the cuts that I made on the fenders, they line up pretty well. And it exposes these tires for better approach angles and just to show off the tires a little bit. If you're interested in these end caps, these are made by VDP, and it says that they're made in the USA. So if you're interested, check those out. And I hope to see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.